Hey there everyone, Ramesh here, back again with another video. In this video, we'll take a look into Java Stream API interview questions and answers. Well, in this video, we'll discuss some important and frequently asked Java 8 Stream API interview questions and answers. And as usual, we are going to see each interview questions with an example. Well, let's take a look into the first question, that is, what is Stream or a Stream API? Well, Stream APIs are basically introduced in Java 8 and we can use Stream API to process collection of objects. Well, typically we create a stream from different sources like collection or array or input-output resources, and we perform some operation on that stream elements. Alright, so basically a stream is a sequence of objects that supports various methods which can be pipelined to produce the desired result. Well, we can perform different operations on stream, and the operation can be a pipeline. For example, look at here the diagram. This diagram summarizes all about stream. Okay, for example, look at here, we can create a stream object from different sources, like you can create a stream object from an array, from collection, input output channel. All right, once you create a stream object, then you can perform different operations, like you can perform intermediate operations on stream object, or you can perform terminal operations on stream object. Alright, so here you can see the intermediate operations like filtering, sorting, mapping, alright, converting one object into another object. So these are the intermediate operations, and these intermediate operations basically returns a stream object so that you can perform the terminal operations on stream object. So terminal operations, you can see the aggregate operations like min, max, count, sum, collecting a collection result. So these are some terminal operations. Alright, so just remember or just memorize this diagram. This diagram summarizes all about stream. You can create a stream from different sources like an array or collection or input output channel, and you can perform intermediate operations and terminal operations on stream object. And intermediate operations, here you can see you can perform filtering operations, you can perform sorting, you can perform mapping. Alright, and you can perform terminal operations like you can count the stream elements, you can find the maximum, minimum. Alright, you can iterate the stream elements, and finally you can collect the result of the stream by using collect method. Alright, so there are a lot of APIs that are available as a intermediate operations and terminal operations that we'll see in next upcoming interview questions. And stream does not store elements. Well, we can use a collection to store the elements, but stream does not store the elements. Alright, we use stream to perform some operation on the elements. We cannot store elements in a stream. Alright, because we create a stream from collection, right? And we need to perform some operation on stream. Stream is not for storing the elements. Stream is functional in nature. It means whatever the operations that we perform on stream, it cannot modify its source. For example, let's say we create a stream from collection. Alright, and whatever the operation that we perform on stream, it cannot change the collection. Alright, so stream is a functional in nature. Alright, so this is all about stream. So just try to mention key points about stream to answer this question. Alright, great. Next question is explain stream operations. Well, again you can see this diagram over here. So stream basically has two types of methods, intermediate methods and terminal methods. So we use intermediate methods or operations to perform different operations like filtering, sorting, mapping. Alright, and these intermediate methods or operations returns again a stream object so that we can perform terminal methods on it. Alright, terminal operations on it. For example, you can see the terminal methods or terminal operations like we can count the stream elements, find the minimum, maximum, sum. Alright, and finally we can collect the result of the stream. Alright, so these are the two types of operations or methods in a stream, intermediate and terminal. Alright, so here you can see stream operations are divided into intermediate and terminal operations. And intermediate operations transform a stream into another stream. For example, filtering, sorting and mapping. For example, look at here the code snippet. Here basically we are using filter method, stream provided filter method to filter the stream elements. For example, this is the list of products. Alright, and we have added a few products to the list, and then here we are basically filtering the products based on the condition over here. So the product's price is equal to 30,000. So those products will be filtered from this stream. The intermediate methods like filter, map, so these methods basically returns the stream object so that we can chain other method calls. Like for example, look at here, filter method returns a stream object so that we can again call for each method on that stream object. So this is what we called as chaining the method calls or pipelining the method calls. Alright, so this is the example for intermediate operation. So you can also see few more examples, like here we are using map method as a intermediate operation. So map method basically map one object into another object. For example, look at here, this is the list of products and we are converting list of products into set of products by using map intermediate method. Alright, perfect. And this is about intermediate operations. So just remember, intermediate operations transform a stream into another stream. For example, filtering, sorting, mapping, etc. And on the other hand, a terminal operation that produces a result such as for each method, min, max, count, sum, okay, and a new collection. So these are the few terminal operations. For example, look at here, for each method, right? So here we have a list, we have added a few elements to the list and we have converted list into stream, and then we are using for each method of stream to iterate over stream elements. Okay, and for each is nothing but a terminal operation. And again here another example, you can see min and max terminal methods. So here basically we are counting the maximum price of the product and minimum price of the products. Alright, just remember, stream has two types of operations, intermediate operations and terminal operations, and try to provide examples for these operations, like what are the intermediate methods and what are the terminal methods, and try to write some code snippet in the interview if you have a pen and paper in your hand. And if you are sharing your screen, then try to type the code snippet in notepad or some ID and showcase to your interviewer so that interviewer will be impressed for your answers. Well, let's head over to the next question. Next question is how to create a stream objects in Java, or what are the different ways to create a stream objects in Java. Well, I have mentioned here a couple of ways to create a stream object in Java. Well, first option is we can create a empty stream by using stream.empty method. And second way, you can see we can create a stream objects from different collections like collection, list, set. So these interfaces have a stream method, so we can use stream method to create a stream. For example, look at here, collection.stream method. Alright, so this will return a stream object, and you can see we can create a stream object from list by using stream method, and again we can create a stream object from set by using stream method. Alright, so this is how we create a stream from different collections. And here another example, you can see we can create a stream object from array. So stream provides op method, okay, different overloaded op methods, so that we can use to create a stream object. And here look at here, op method takes array as an input, okay, a, b, c, okay, we are providing these elements separated by comma, isn't it? So this is what the array. Alright, so we can use array as a source for this stream. And next way is we can create a stream object from string chars method. Alright, so chars method basically returns an int stream. Okay, we can use chars method, string provided chars method, to create a stream object. Alright, so these are the different ways we can use to create a stream object in Java. Alright, we can also create a stream object from input, output, channels or resources as well. Well, let's take a look into the next question. What is the difference between collections API and stream API? Well, this is a very important interview question, guys. And here I have mentioned few notable differences between collections and streams. Alright, so the very important difference between collections API and stream API is that collections are used to store and group the elements in a particular data structure like list, set or map. Alright, so we use collection to store and group the elements, whereas streams are used to perform complex data processing operations like filtering, matching, mapping, etc. Alright, just remember, collections are used to store and group the elements. For example, we can use a list, set or map to store the elements in a collections, right? On the other hand, we create a stream objects from the collection and we perform a complex data processing operations like filtering, matching and mapping. Well, look at here the example. So this is a list collection we have used to store the data. Alright, so basically we use collection to store or group the data elements, isn't it? And here we are using stream to perform different operations like filtering and collecting the result. Alright, so just remember, collections are used to store and group the data elements, and on the other hand, streams are used to perform different operations like filtering, mapping, sorting, etc. Next difference we can see here, you can add to or remove elements from collections, but you cannot add to or remove elements from streams. For example, look at here. Here we have created a list object by using ArrayList class, and we have added a few elements to the list, and we have removed the element from the list. Alright, this means that we can add or remove element from the collection. But in case of stream don't have such APIs or methods to add or remove the elements. Okay, just remember this important point, like collections allows to store and remove the elements. On the other hand, streams does not allow to add or remove the elements. Okay, great. Next difference we can see, the main specialty of Java stream is that you no need to worry about iteration while using streams, because streams internally provides a iteration mechanism by using for each method. Stream performs iteration internally behind the scenes for us. We don't have to use an external concept like iterator or for loop to iterate over streams. Alright, on the other hand, you can do the iteration externally over collections using loops. For example, look at here the code snippet. Here we are using for loop to iterate over collections. It means that we can use for loop or for each loop or iterator to iterate over collections. Okay, it means that iteration is external to the collections. But on the other hand, stream have its own iteration mechanism. It internally provides a for each method to iterate over a stream of elements. We don't have to use a for loops to iterate over stream elements. Stream provides a for each method to iterate over stream elements. Okay, so this one is the notable difference between stream and collection. Well, the next difference is streams are traversable only once. If you traverse the stream once, it is said to be consumed. To traverse it again, you have to get a new stream from the source again. On the other hand, collections can be traversed multiple times. Well, once you traverse the streams, you cannot traverse it again, because you can see here the code snippet, we have created list object, and here we have converted list into stream by using stream method, and we have performed some filtering operation on stream, and then this filter method returns again the stream object over here. And here you can see here we have iterated over stream elements by using for each method. So this is nothing but we are traversing the stream elements by using for each method. And if you try to traverse or loop it again, you will get an error. Okay, you will get stream has already been operated upon or closed error. Okay, if you try to again traverse it, you will get the error. Okay, so it means that you can perform only one traversal operation on stream, but in case of collection you can traverse collection multiple times. Alright, so this one is the notable difference between collections and stream. Alright, just try to explain to the interviewer with these code snippet, guys. Well, let's take a look into the next question. What does the stream map function do? Why you use it? Well, probably you use a map function, right? Map function is very useful. If you want to convert one object into another object, then you can use a map method. All right, so map method is an intermediate operation, and you can use a map method to perform map function operations in Java. It means you can transform one type of object into others by applying a function. Well, look at here the code snippet to understand more about map method. So this is the examples. Here we are basically converting a list of string objects into a list of integer objects. For example, you can see here we have created a list of string objects, and here we have converted a list of string objects into stream of string objects. Okay, and we are calling map method on stream. And look at here, the internally map method will convert each string object into integer object by using value of method. Well, integer is a wrapper class. It has a value of method. So this method will basically convert string into integer. And map method, it will take each element from the stream, and it will convert each string element from the stream into a integer elements by using value of method. And then here we are using collect method to collect the result of this map operation. All right, I hope you understood what is the use of map over here. So you can use map method or operation to convert one type of object into another type of the object. And map method takes a predicate interface as a method argument, and we can use a lambda expression to implement a predicate interface. And here we are basically using method reference to directly call the value of method. Instead of using method reference, you can also use a lambda expression. Alright, just remember what is a stream map method do and why you use it. Well, map function is basically intermediate operation in a stream, and we can use a map method to convert one object into another object. And this is the code snippet to demonstrate how to use map method. Okay, you can give this example, like you can convert a list of string into list of integers by using map method. Well, let's take a look into the next question. What does stream filter method do when you use it? Well, we frequently use filter method, right? If you are using Java 8 features, then probably you have already used filter method, right? So filter is one of the commonly used method, and you may get an interview question on filter method. All right, so Java stream provides filter method to filter stream elements on the basis of a given predicate. This method takes a predicate as an argument and returns a stream consisting of resulted elements. It means that we use a filter method to filter a stream elements based on some condition. For instance, you can see here the example. We have a list of string objects, and list basically contains the elements like Java, C, Python, and we want to filter this list of string elements. We want to just remove C from this list. All right, so in order to do that, here look at here, we first convert list into stream, and then we call filter method on this stream. So look at here, filter method, we are calling filter method on a stream, and filter method is basically an intermediate operation, and it takes a predicate interface as a method argument, and we can use a lambda expression to implement a predicate interface, right? That is the reason here we are providing a lambda expression. And what this lambda expression does is, it is just here doing some filtering operations, like we are just checking whether the stream element is not equal to the C string C. Okay, we are just removing this C string from the stream of elements by using filter method. Alright, finally we are collecting the result of this filter method by using collect method, and you can see the output of this program here, Java, Python. We have filtered out the string C from the list of string objects. Okay, so this is how we use a filter method to filter the stream based on some condition. Well, let's take a look into the next question. What does the stream flatMap function do? Why you need it? Well, we have already gone through the map function, right? And you're probably wondering what is the use of flatMap function? Well, flatMap function, as name suggests, it is a combination of map and plat operation. This means you first apply the map function on the stream and then you flatten the result. Well, in order to better understand about this function, let's take the example over here. You can see this is, consider this is the structure, meaning it is a list of list. Okay, and we want to make this big list into a single level list. For example, look at here, we want to convert this big list of list into this single list. So in order to do that, we can use flatMap function. So flatMap function, what it does, first it will do a map operation on this and then it will flatten the result like this. For example, look at here the code snippet. We have created a list of even numbers 2 4 6, and then we have created another list for odd numbers, and we have created another list for prime numbers, and we want to store all these list objects into a stream by using op method. Okay, look at here, we are just passing these list objects to the op method. All right, and after that we are calling flatMap method on this stream. And what this flatMap method do, it will first apply the map operation and then it will flatten the result into a single level. You can see the output of this program. So we have 3 lists and we have stored these 3 lists into a stream, and we have used flatMap method to flatten the result of stream into a single level. Single level meaning only one list. Okay, well, let's take a look into the next question. Difference between stream map method and stream flatMap method. Well, we have already gone through map and flatMap methods with example. So let's quickly summarize difference between these two methods over here. The function you pass to the map operation or map method returns a single value. On the other hand, the function you pass to the flatMap operation or function returns a stream of value. And the next difference, you can see flatMap function is a combination of map and plat operation. Map is used for transformation only, but flatMap function is used for both transformation and flattening. Okay, so this we have seen already with example. Alright, so these are the few notable differences between stream map function and flatMap functions. Well, let's take a look into the next question. What is the difference between intermediate and terminal operations on stream? Well, intermediate stream operations return another stream, which means you can further call other methods of stream class to compose a pipeline. It means that the intermediate operations returns the other stream so that we can chain the method calls. Okay, for example, look at here, these are the few intermediate stream operations like filter, map, flatMap, distinct, sorted, pick, limit, skip. So these are the intermediate stream operations, and you can see the example over here. This is the example to demonstrate the intermediate operation filter, map. Okay, so filter and map methods basically returns another stream object so that we can call other methods of stream class to compose a pipeline. For example, filter method returns a stream object so that we can call further a map method on that stream object, and map method is intermediate operation. It returns a stream object so that we can call a collect method on a stream object. In this way we can chain the method calls or we can compose the pipelines. All right, great. So this is all about intermediate operations. So try to give the use of intermediate operations, and also mention these intermediate operations and also mention the example. Okay, on the other hand, stream terminal operation produces a result other than streams like value or a collection. For example, These are the terminal stream operations like any match, all match, non-match, collect, count, find any, find first, for each, min, max, reduce, to, array. So these are the terminal operations on stream. And you can see the example over here. Here we are using collect and for each terminal methods to perform terminal operations on a stream. Alright, just remember these stream APIs or methods. Okay, important methods like filter, map, flatMap. Okay, and here you can see for each, min, max, okay, collect, count. So these are the few very important stream APIs or methods. You just remember, because you will get questions on these methods only. Alright, these are the top 9 interview questions I have listed over here, and these are the basically frequently asked interview questions on stream API in the interviews. So I highly suggest you guys to go through these stream API interview questions and answers. Okay, so this is the blog post I have written and published on my blog website. You can go ahead and read this blog post or take this blog post as a notes for your interviews. Okay, and just don't forget to memorize this diagram. So this diagram summarize all about stream. All right, I hope you got at least an idea what are the interview questions you will get in the interviews on stream APIs. All right, thanks for watching. I will see you in the next video.